Alright, so today I'm playing that gig for Megan Wyn, the one that I was rehearsing for in the last video. Now, it's the first gig I'm playing for Megan in a while. First one back after the festival season, and it's the first of many coming up. We're going to be supporting a band called the Facades, and the gig's in Atherton, a place called the Snug. But Atherton's really close to Wigan, which, if you remember correctly, was the same site as the dreaded Battle of the Bands the other week. Yeah, there was a bit of a scare that this gig wasn't going to happen because Megan has kind of lost her voice a little bit, but she's going to power through, and hopefully it goes pretty well. Usually for these Megan Wyn gigs we travel like all together, but today I'm travelling on my own because I wanted to watch the United game and I wouldn't be able to watch it all if I was travelling with everyone else. But yeah, it was a really interesting game. We were losing 1-0 for pretty much most of the match, and then we got a goal at the end that got disallowed, and then we scored 2 in injury time, so it was pretty amazing. But yeah, because we're driving right by where Old Trafford is, there's so much traffic on the road. Like, just have a look at this. Yeah, it's not ideal because it could make me late to this gig. So I arrived at the venue at 6 and I was the first out of our band to arrive, but there was the Facades and they were doing the sound check, but the bassist hadn't showed up yet because he was at the game at Old Trafford. So they asked me to go up and sound check the bass for them, and I ended up playing a song with them, and it was pretty good fun actually. Then we had our sound check, and it was basically just a bog standard sound check, you know, nothing special about it.
Can I get some drums and bass at the same time, please? Can I get both guitars in now, please?
And then we waited around for a few hours just to kill time. And then we were on at 8:20. Then we played our set and it went really well. It was being filmed by some cameras as well. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it was looking pretty interesting. Maybe we'll get to see that footage one day.
I released a single called You Don't Get It, and I'm going to play it for you now.
But now the Facades are on, and they're doing a brilliant job. It sounds amazing, even with me not on the bass. So, it's the next day now and I'm currently off for my Sunday cycle. The gig was really good yesterday and it was at this sort of nice venue that I'd never seen before. It was really cool in there. Megan had a few issues on stage with tuning and a guitar strap, it kept coming off. But we powered through it and it worked out in the end very well. And she did an amazing job as well, despite having a sore throat. Also, I think I might be doing another open mic tonight, but I'm not too sure and I haven't really got all the details, so we'll have to wait and see. So, just got back off the cycle, and to be honest, it smelled pretty yellow out there, you know, like in the countryside. It was just a bit minging at some points, but it was a good cycle. Something good about cycling is, if you cycle past like a group of other cyclists, everyone just says good morning to each other. That's if it's the morning, of course. It's really different to, you know, if you're walking around in Manchester with all like crackheads and stuff. No one says anything to anyone. But yeah, out cycling, it's all like a pretty good sort of community. Bloody cyclists. So I'm currently in the van and we're headed to the train station. I'm doing another open mic today with the singer Layla, but this time we're doing 3 different songs. But hopefully it'll be a bit better than the last one, if you saw that. So I've just shown up to the place, and the whole concept of it is it's basically like a Blockbuster, you know, like those old places where you could go and rent out CDs and stuff. It closed down, but have a look at this. So yeah, it's really obscure from the outside, but hopefully it might be better on the inside. Never judge a Blockbuster by its cover. Well, go on then.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Layla. This is Kian. Oh, Brad Pitt. Has anybody got any jokes?
No, right, we're not doing jokes.
No? Okay, let's go. I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody's got a body like you. It takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. 'Cause I gotta have faith. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
As you should be able to tell, I'm now back home, and I thought we played very, very well, considering we hadn't rehearsed or played those songs in like months. And yeah, it went really well. However, there was a bit of an issue. Basically, in the first song we do, it's my job just to play guitar, and then Layla has the tambourine and sort of rattles that along to the song. But in the second song, Faith, she put it on the floor, and then it's sort of my job to try and play the tambourine whilst playing the guitar by sort of tapping it with my foot. Now, there was a bit of a malfunction, a tambourine-based malfunction. I went to tap the tambourine in the guitar solo section, and it ended up sort of, well, I must have hit it a bit too hard, and it kind of lifted off the floor and it went all out of time. So that was pretty embarrassing, but eventually it got back into time, which I was so grateful about. But because I was hitting the tambourine with one foot, my other foot I was just using to purely balance. So instead of it being like, you know, a musical performance, it was more like a circus, like a balancing act. But I had more fun at this open mic than the last open mic. There was a lot of new people there, like new faces. There was some of the same ones from last time, including that bloke that did that 30-minute song. But luckily we were on before him. So, you know, luck was on our side today. And, oh yeah, I bumped into Tommy from my other band there. I didn't know he was going to be there, he just appeared. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this sort of weekend vlog. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. In a bit.